What is up, guys? In this video we're going to be having a look at AAVE. We're going to be having a look at Compound and Waves, because these three cryptocurrency DeFi coins have been absolutely exploding, and DeFi right now are absolutely taking to the moon. We got AAVE up 30% of the day, SNX up 18%, we got EGLD up 6.7%, uniswap, and so on. But in this video, guys, we're going to be having a look at three cryptocurrencies, and that is Compound, AAVE, and Waves, of course, because they have been making a lot of noise in the market. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. So let's start off with AAVE. We're going to be having a look at coin market cap, and then we're going to be moving on to all three technical analysis or trading view charts, even though they're pretty much more or less the same. We could see right here AAVE is ranked number 40, so it is a top 50 cryptocurrency. The price is traded at $74.41, up 30% in the last 24 hours. Now the crazy thing is that right here the market cap is 41.71, so that's a ratio. The volume to market cap ratio is 39%, 41%, whatever we saw a few seconds ago. The market cap right now is currently 1 billion, so it broke above once again the $1 billion market cap coin. Volume is sitting at $500 million, almost up 800% in the last 24 hours. So there is literally something happening right now with DeFi, which I don't know about. I couldn't really find any news on it. If you guys want to share and comment below, feel free to do so. I really couldn't find anything big. I saw a few news here and there, but I don't think it was big enough to essentially pump that. I think it's just a trend right now, but something else is happening, because right here the Waves volume is extremely high. I mean, this is one of the highest we saw in literally a long time, right? This is the highest wave volume we saw in a very long time. We're going to be having a look at AAVE right here, which is literally the highest volume we have seen since probably the last bull market, I would say, since 2022. I mean, look how high this is, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see where this goes. And of course Compound as well, the volume, I mean, it's been pretty much dead, and of course the volume pretty much 10x its valued overnight right here, as you guys can see, 900%. So that's a 10x return on volume right here overnight, which is pretty crazy. The market cap is still young, so that's of course. Moving on to Compound, ranked 102, so almost a top 100 cryptocurrency. The volume and to market cap ratio is currently sitting at 42%, so kind of the same as AAVE, and we can see that the market cap is still pretty low. I said young earlier, but yeah, same thing, it's low. $315 million. Volume is sitting at $126 million in the last 24 hours, 950%. And you know what's crazy is that the daily candle is not even close to being done yet. So if we have a look at AAVE right here, we see that this is one of the highest volume candle we have seen since probably June 2022, which is a year. And the crazy thing about that is that the candle only closes in 12 hours and 9 minutes, so there's still half a day left until this pumps. And we could see, I mean, this is the highest since we saw in, actually even before that, over a year and a half, or a year and 4 months, March 28, 2022. That is the highest we've seen, and it is obviously very crazy. Now we know that this is not just a clear pump and dump, because what is a pump and dump? A pump and dump is pretty much when you have a pump and of course it dumps right away and it crashes back to pretty much, let's say, $56, right? It would essentially be a 56, it would be another 25% dump tomorrow. That's what everyone is expecting. And the reason why I think this is not a pump and dump is because the volume is very high, and when we have a breakout we need very high volume, and this is exactly what is happening, right? So when we had an increase of volume right here, you saw we kept on pumping, and then we consolidated, and then we essentially dumped. So a pump and dump is literally when you go like this and like that. Now when you go up sideways and then slowly decline like we saw right here, that is not a pump and dump, right? That's just pretty much a bear market, right? Or a relief pump. But right now what is happening is very interesting, because the last time we saw a volume spike this high was right here, not even close, right? But it was pretty much November 2022, and we saw that AAVE made a nice little swing to the upside. So that's that on AAVE. We're gonna have a look at Compound right here, which is this chart. Compound has been pretty much dead. I mean, if we have a look at the market cap on Compound right here, in the last 7 days, let's have a look at the last 7 days. We could see that the market cap was $234 million, and now it is $322 million. The market cap is still very low. I think Compound could definitely be in the billions once again. I mean, we could see right here the market cap on Compound on the all-time high was 4.8 billion or 4.1 billion. which is pretty high. Compound is also a DeFi cryptocurrency. We can see the total value lock right here is very important. 1.3 billion. AAVE has over $5 billion in total value lock. And of course, Waves, the volume to market cap ratio, it's sitting at 7.9%. Now, the interesting thing about Wave is that the volume is $2 billion. That is extremely high. I mean, if we have a look at Waves right here, we can see that it came back and it got rejected, and of course at the resistance right here. Now Waves, if you guys remember, there was a little bit of a scam. People were complaining that Waves was a scam and it was a disaster. And if we have a look at the weekly time frame, we could see that, I believe right here, that's when the Wave USDT token, I forgot what it was called, but pretty much it was depegged or something, and that's when Waves essentially started to tank. And we could see that the volume did have a massive volume spike right here. That's when the bad news came out, and it has been tanking ever since. Now Wave, look at that, it made an all-time high of $68, and now the price is $2, assuming this goes back to the all-time high, which I don't know if it will, but that is a 27x return. That is very high. And Waves right here is currently almost in the top 100, traded at $2.30, up 8% in the past 24 hours. Market cap is sitting at $257 million. The volume to market cap ratio is 7.9, so 8 times the market cap is currently being traded right now, which is insane. And if we have a look at the all-time high on the market cap on Wave, we could see that the all-time high was $5.6 billion right here, almost $6 billion, and the market cap right now is currently sitting at $256 million bucks. So obviously, guys, Waves is still low. 187,000 people on the watch list. Compound has 222,000, and AAVE has 409,000. So obviously AAVE is the biggest one. Total value locked obviously has the highest, but DeFi cryptocurrencies overall have been pumping right here. As you guys can see, it's not only AAVE, it's also SNX, it's also Flow, it's also Uniswap, EGLD, right? XMR has been pumping, but it's not really connected to DeFi, and that's about it. So that is my video, guys, on DeFi cryptocurrencies. Make sure you guys don't buy the pump. Make sure you guys wait for a correction. I think that the bull market is around the corner. Less than a year from now, we're going to be entering a bull market, in my opinion, not financial advice. Very exciting news and things are about to be coming. The halving is in a few months from now, next year in March, something like that, so, or May. So less than a year from now, we're gonna have the halving, and guess what happens after the halving? A massive bull market usually happens. It doesn't matter if it's for Bitcoin or altcoins, a bull market will be coming, and that's why most of your money should be on Bitcoin, and then after that, altcoins or meme coins or whatever the hell you want to invest in. But that is my video, guys, on DeFi cryptocurrency. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video.